Hi, this is Dorothy from TaiChiBozeman.com/rawfoodblog, and this video is also brought to you by favediets.com. We're making onion rings today, raw onion rings that aren't fried, but they're so crispy that they taste like they're fried. So I don't know if you can hear this crispiness on the video, but they turn out great, and everybody loves them in my family. They go really fast, and also some dipping sauce. So the kind of onions you get are sweet or Vidalia onions, because if you get any other kind, they will be too intense. And then cut off the ends and peel off the outside. And then the key to not letting your eyes run while you're cutting onions is to wet your knife all the time. And it's worked forever. It always works, so always do it. And then you cut the onion into very thin circles. I want to show that up here. Rings. Actually, you could make them as thick as you want. When you cut them all the way, you're going to cut out the whole onion. Then you'll push them through like this until you can separate all the onion rings. And then you want to soak them. Soak them for at least an hour, but I actually soak mine overnight in almond milk. And you can just soak them in water or lemon water, which I've also done, and it tastes really good. So we've got these soaking in almond milk, and then you make your batter. And you make a very thick pancake-like batter. And this is 1 cup of almond meal and a cup of flax. Now I used brown flax, but you could use golden to make the onion rings a more golden color. And also the juice of 1 to 2 lemons, 1 to 2 cloves garlic, a tablespoon of paprika, and a ½ teaspoon of chipotle with some salt. The paprika is the key ingredient to making the onion ring flavor. And then you take one of the onion rings and you dip it in the batter. And you really need it this texture to coat the onion ring. If you make it too thick, it won't stay on. And if you make it too thin, it won't stay on. So if you make it like a thick pancake batter, you're good to go. And this is the exact batter I made these in. And so you just dip them in the batter. And some people actually go back and forth and dip them twice. They dip it back in the batter and then back in the onion ring, the batter. And then the other way you can do it is a different recipe. Instead of the almond milk, dip them in half olive oil, half Shoyu or Bragg's amino acids with the juice of a lemon. So you want to dip them in there and then the batter. And these taste magnificently rich. And the oil helps the batter stick to the onion rings. See how thick that is? And then you put these in the dehydrator at 104 degrees for 24 hours. And you can take them out sooner, but they won't be as crispy. And then you make your, well, you don't have to make a tangy dipping sauce, but that's what this is. And this is made out of pine nuts, which I soaked for a day and then sprouted for a day. And this is actually pine nut yogurt sitting out here for tomorrow's recipe. But if you did set it out on the counter with some lemon juice, it would become yogurt or mayonnaise. But anyway, we soaked the pine nuts and we sprouted the pine nuts. And then I put them in the blender with some lemon juice and sun-dried tomatoes, which gives it the red flavor, and also cayenne and paprika and sea salt. And this recipe will be below as well. So enjoy your onion rings, because there is nothing like it for fighting flu, colds, infections of all kinds, and everybody in my family loves them. So enjoy your onion rings and dipping sauce. From Dorothy at TaiChiBozeman.com/rawfoodblog and from favediets.com.